Yeah, absolutely. So it's a great question. Glad you asked. So REINA, we're super excited about it. It stands for Real Estate Investor Negotiation Assistant, which is of course it means queen in Spanish. Obviously, one of our Spanish real estate investors loves that, and so we're actually building that and beta testing that here this month with a particular client. But that's going to be available to to more real estate investors here in the next 30 to 60 days. But it's an exciting new AI system with multiple AI agents that essentially reaches out to realtors and it makes them offers, of course, below market.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey folks, welcome back to the show. Today's guest is the founder of GivePayAI, which is a platform that unites AI and payments to help real estate investors and folks across a spectrum of different businesses excel in business. Please welcome Jerry Jackson. Jerry, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you having me on today.
It's great to have you on here. And I always like to start off at the top really by asking folks how they got into the real estate space. But in this case, we have so many different use cases for this. How did you get into real estate AI and with GivePay specifically, right?
Yeah, great question. Actually, kind of have that rich dad, poor dad story, the Robert Kiyosaki kind of story. Grew up have a best friend that is big in real estate. His dad was huge in real estate growing up. I grew up kind of poor, and his dad would pick us up in a Rolls Royce at school, and it was a public school, but his dad had airplanes and all the cars and everything. So I was super, of course, impressed by all that, and growing up with him helped me kind of see the wealth and the opportunities that real estate provides. When I was in my, I kind of moved out at early age. I was moved out at 16, and then got myself guardianship, all that stuff. But not many people would rent an apartment to a 16-year-old.
Yeah,
but this guy did. This guy had, apartments, obviously. And so he rented this apartment to me. And when I was 30, I bought that apartment complex. It was a small apartment complex, so it's not overwhelming. But that was kind of like one of my first decent sized deals. I bought a number of rent houses, did a bunch of flips in my 30s, and then shifted into payments. In around 2010, I founded a company called I Give Here with Switch Commerce, which is a large ATM processing company. I've kind of been in the payments fintech space for many years. You've probably seen all these gift cards in the grocery stores. And Incom is the big aggregator of that, and I was a director there for Incom for many years and helped basically set up some of those national accounts, and then worked for Bank of America, large corporate, in payments. And so that payment background runs deep. I built GivePay Commerce, which is the parent company of GivePay and GivePayAI.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
I founded the company in 2017, and we launched the world's first digital gift card mall for ATMs, automatic teller machines.
Wow.
And we launched that in 1,000 locations, and then COVID hit, and so nobody wanted to touch an ATM, during
Right.
COVID. We kind of pivoted, went more into payments. I've been doing payments ever since. We're partnered with Clover, Square, bought on. These are leading point of sale systems. And brands for payments. We have a Clover app out there. We're a Clover developer, and we have a unique sort of cash discount program for retail and restaurants and things like that. But on the real estate side, it's always been kind of a hobby, kind of a near and dear thing to my heart. And we started, building AI solutions a little over a year and a half ago, or almost a year and a half ago. And one of our first clients was actually a prominent real estate investor in Little Rock, Arkansas. And as we got started, we just built the first things that made sense. Like we built, like what everybody did, we built AI agents that would automatically manage your Facebook or social media, and it would answer those questions. But then we started building, of course, web funnels and AI agents that answer phone calls. And so now she's got, multiple AI assistants that do a number of things, qualify leads, help her buy more properties, and update her CRM, all that stuff. So we're a big fan of all the many things that that AI can do for the real estate space. Not just real estate investors. We also focus on wholesalers, broker offices, brokers, busy brokerage offices, obviously, realtors, property managers. I call it the top five, real estate pros. And we focus on those top five on the real estate side and have solutions for all of those. And you can, of course, check out our website to see all that at GivePayAI.com or GivePay.com. So really, it's two brands. We do payments, we do AI, and we bundle it. And so we uniquely offer, discounts, and we subsidize our AI solutions when someone signs up for us with payments.
I want to ask you about the payment background, because this is a world that I'm really fish out of water in. I'm a real estate guy, and of course, I've used the point of sale tablets, and when they flip it around, right? And everyone has been seeing these now. But you have a background in that space, and then navigating through it through COVID, and then you saw where this potential unity could be with AI. When it comes to payments specifically, at what point in time, or what year was it, or was it what tail end of what decade was it, when everything started to go from old, I'm thinking like cash registers, to now we have this point of sale and you hit your phone to it and it pays? At what point in time really did that become
Oh my
the
gosh.
norm?
Well, I mean, I think, payments have been around since the 90s, with the first, credit cards. And, what a lot of people don't realize is that, Visa and MasterCard have buy rates. They have a cost for industry specific cost that varies by the merchant type, meaning the business type. So if you're a real estate investor, a lot of people don't realize this, but real estate investors qualify for a special discounted, credit card rate for accepting payments for rent, right? So if you accept, rental payments above $500, per transaction, if you're a real estate investor or a property management company, you qualify for a special rate. Well, a lot of people don't realize, or a lot of, people in the real estate space don't realize, is that there are merchant service provider companies like myself, and we all make money. That's how it's a passive income. So it's very much like real estate, in that, you make money while you sleep. So, if one of our real estate, clients that does payments, accepts a rent, we get a little piece of that rent, right? It's a small piece. It's like, typically, 0.5% to 1%, depending on how we're setting them up and how how they're set up. But they save a lot of money with us because we don't, we give them those discounts, right? We automatically give them those discounts, and so they qualify at those lower rates. We make sure they're also set up correctly. That's key. I think a lot of times, people will just start accepting payments for rent or what have you, and if you don't have the right sort of SIC code set up and you don't have the right gateways, or a lot of the tools out there like Rent Manager and those tools, they can help you get set up correctly. But if you have a partnership with a company like ours that can provide, a free AI assistant to answer your phones and kind of buy back your time and do all the things that AI can do, but you also bundle that with payments, you really kind of win-win, right? Because you save on the payment side and you have this tool that can help you in a number of ways to, scale and grow your business.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Are folks coming to you and asking questions about, how to market as well? And hey, how can I integrate with the payments and also with the material that I currently have, the marketing that I currently have? And then I like the AI agent idea, but I'm not familiar with it. Can we prototype this out? Or are they coming to you with a really specific vision? Hey, I want to do calendar booking and that's it. And these other things that are interesting to me, but this is the main thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a great question. One of the things that we do when we have a new client intro call, it's basically a free AI, discovery call. It's an AI audit. We sit down with the client for at least 30 minutes to an hour and just understand, what their goals are, what their needs are, what's the outcome. We don't really, I like to say, we don't sell payments, we don't sell AI, we sell outcomes, right? So if the outcome is that you want to make more money, of course, we all do, but the outcome is that you want to use that money to do more. You want to go on more vacations, you want to spend more time with your family. You want to, the outcome is you want to have more flex time to scale your business. That's really, I think, what we try to do is we try to partner strategically, find out that strategic initiative for the client, right? For our real estate investors or brokers or wholesalers, et cetera. And so understanding that helps us tailor the solution. We have a number of ways that we can, buy back the time that someone needs to do those, to create those outcomes. So, for example, a good example, a real estate investor is looking to, go on a 2-week vacation. We actually
Yeah.
had one that just went on a 2-week vacation. One of the challenges that she had prior to adding AI automations and really AI systems to her, to her business was it wasn't about the money. It was about the hectic things that had to keep up with, right? And so by having systems in place, automations that manage email, automations that that handle your phone calls, and not just like answering the phone and qualifying leads, but like getting people to the right answers quickly, right? So like a renter who needs, a plumbing leak fixed, there's no need for that to go to the investor, right? That could go straight to the plumber, right? Or
Right.
the maintenance, guy, right? So
Right.
like all of our AI assistants are tailor made for that purpose, to buy back, a client's time and give them more freedom to do more. And that's really what it's all about for us, really, is helping them achieve that outcome.
I want to ask you about REINA, right? We were talking about REINA before hopping onto the podcast here, and it's geared towards real estate investors. It's an AI agent geared towards real estate investors. And does it do outbound as well? It does lead generation on some capacity and makes offers. Is that what it's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a great question. Glad you asked. So REINA, we're super excited about it. It stands for Real Estate Investor Negotiation Assistant, which is, of course, it means queen in Spanish. Obviously, one of our Spanish real estate investors loves that, and so we're actually building that and beta testing that here this month. with a particular client, but that's going to be available to to more real estate investors here in the next 30 to 60 days. But it's an exciting new AI system with multiple AI agents that essentially reaches out to realtors, and it makes them offers, of course, below market. And we can based on the realtors, sort of questionnaire that we set up the first time, we can pivot that so that it's, a 10% off a list, 30, 40% off list, whatever the real estate investors sort of, threshold is for that. But the real value of that system is that it does the negotiation, a lot of the steps for them, right? So it reaches out to, to the agents. We're directly integrated with Realtor.com and Zillow.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
And of course, we have a wide, network of being able to reach out to thousands of agents in a given week on thousands of properties. And so, in an automated way, we can very quickly scale offers and scale them at below market price. And it's a professional system that automatically attaches a letter of intent. And of
Wow.
course, it also, we don't always have their email. Zillow doesn't expose emails. We have another way of getting those when we don't have that exposed. But what we do, we're very good at TCPA and A2P, text messaging, and so
It's huge.
it's huge. It's a very important part of real estate AI and managing speed to lead and all that. But for us, it's about connecting with that realtor. We use it in all aspects really of the client management, whether it's a seller, a buyer. We touch base with them via text in an automated way. Our AI assistants are both voice and text, right? So there's two engines there, like they're combined, but they're separate in that they
Will
have
it
their
do
own objective.
outbound? Will it do outbound to folks to make offers via voice as well, or it's not there yet?
Absolutely, yeah, it could do that. The key to outbound voice is you have to have opt-in, right? So
Yeah.
in order to be A2P, compliant, you have to have opt-in. So what we do first is a touch point via text. And so I won't give up all the secret sauce, but we have a special way
Yeah.
of opting them in via text. Once they're opted in, then we can voice call them, obviously with AI or with a virtual assistant, a real person. But the AI voice call is amazing. That the tech on that is it's so good now that you can't tell that it's not human, right? So,
That is
but
incredible.
the real value is that you're capturing all this data, right? You're capturing it into your CRM, your pipeline, and your sales cycle, so that you can keep track of it all and qualify more deals. But the REINA project is super exciting. I'd love to work with some more investors on that project. We look at it from a strategic partnerships. We don't, take everybody. So we are selective. We work off of, a win-win outcome percentage basis. So in other words, we make it very affordable to get started, but we look for a small percentage of the transaction. So we actually participate in the upside of the real estate transaction. And so that's win-win. We're able to help find the real estate investor more deals. And of course, this is great for realtors too. They close more deals, but that's what it's all about for us is the win-win relationship and helping, build up that outcome that, we're trying to help everybody achieve.
I think the concept of being able to voice call folks outbound once they opt in, that is smooth. And we were just talking, me and some other wholesalers, agents, people in the AI space felt like maybe not even half a year ago about how we felt like the voice wasn't necessarily there yet. And now
Right.
here we're talking with you, and
Yeah.
It's indiscernible in many cases, the AI. It's very exciting to see where this is going. And every time I have a conversation with someone like yourself, I get another idea. Okay, I got to stay on the cutting edge so someone doesn't pass me up over here. We are coming up on time here, though, Jerry. Where can folks go if maybe they feel like they may need a AI solution or they'd like to reach out to you?
Yeah, I'm just, go to our website, GivePayAI.com or GivePay.com. Either way, easy to remember, GIVEPAY, right? So, we're super excited to help and work with the real estate, pros out there. So we've got a wide variety of sort of custom solutions that, help, wholesalers, brokerage offices, each of these, we know there's all obviously the same goal and that they all want to make more money, but the way you go about it and the tools that you use, it's quite different. Whether you're a wholesaler versus an investor who buys properties, not wholesaling but to invest, that approach strategy is different, right? Brokerage offices, your goal is probably to manage calls for a busy office of realtors, right, and manage contracts, right? Because it's not just about qualifying leads and getting people to the right place, but also managing all the paperwork, right? So these AI assistants can do an amazing job with the tools now with tools like RAG that can help them retrieve information very quickly via AI and via AI assistance. So we're excited about what AI and payments can do. Also bundling payments with the solution makes it super affordable, right? Because if you bundle payments with it, you get a lot of that stuff for free or subsidized. But the real value is you can also save quite a bit on payments if you're doing real estate.
I learned a lot through this conversation. I had no idea that that we were at that point with voice, and then the intersection between payments and AI. It seems like now that I'm thinking about it, a no brainer. But no one had voiced this to me before, so I'm glad we crossed paths. It was great to have you on the show here today, Jerry. Thank you so much for coming on here today.
Yeah, super thankful for having me. It's been great. Looking forward to hearing more about what Investor Fuel is doing and the Mastermind stuff. It's super exciting what you guys are doing. You guys are amazing for the real estate community. So thanks again for having me.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.